Alright, what is going on, guys? Alex7 here. Welcome back to another TDU SC location idea video. Now, a while back, I've already covered quite a few islands that I think will make it as one of the 1-to-1 scale beautiful islands that Kylotonn have chosen to put into TDU SC. And I've guessed Tenerife, Mauritius, I've guessed Reunion, I've guessed quite a few islands. And with that being said, I think I have two more entries that I want to make it to my guesses before I'm completely done. So let's get straight into this video. Now, like I said, we've already guessed the island of Tenerife, which is currently my most anticipated and I think the most likely island that Kylotonn have chosen for TDU SC. It comes in at a total of 2,000 kilometers squared area, and that's actually pretty good for what I think Kylotonn are going to be looking for. It's just the size of Oahu and Ibiza combined. Now, just a little bit north of that and also off the coast of Portugal is the Azores, which actually has quite a few islands located in that area. But the main one we're going to be talking about today is São Miguel. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. Alright, my friends, here we are, São Miguel. Welcome to this island. Now, this is one of the islands that I think Kylotonn might choose for their 1-to-1 scale island that will be in TDU SC. Now, like I said, I had two more entries that I think are possible locations for Kylotonn to choose, and this is São Miguel. Now, let me tell you why. Now, of course, we all know that in order to choose an island, Kylotonn are most likely going to be looking for very few things. One, it might need an airport, because if in the future you want to add an expansion, an airport would make a lot of sense, and I'm sure that is one of the criteria that they're going to need. Two, it has to have beautiful views, beautiful locations, beautiful landmarks, etc, etc, and São Miguel has that, and you guys are going to see up on the screen very soon in the video of some of these areas that are just immensely beautiful as to why I think that Kylotonn would have chosen this island. Now, on top of that, highway space, long straight roads, and of course you need to have a very good road map with a lot of turns, because let's be honest, turns is definitely something that a lot of people want to go on tube runs on and all that other type of stuff. So straights as well as very tight bends and a lot of mountain driving I think is perfect, as well as off-roading, because just like in TD2 when you could off-road, it'd make a lot of sense that they'd also bring off-roading back into TDU SC, because like I said, I doubt it's going to be 100% asphalt only land here. But as you guys can see on the screen right now, there is a lot of highway space, there is a lot of straights, and there is a lot of elevation. As you guys can see, the mountains, and you hear up on the screen right now for you is quite a few areas that I think are beautiful. Now, right here is one of the main areas that is in this island, São Miguel. Now, up on the screen, as you guys can see, is, and by the way, is also the thumbnail I've chosen for this video. You can see a huge lake in the middle with a very nice road that leads up to it. Now, this would make a lot of sense because this is a pretty big landmark, and I'm sure it would amount to very beautiful views in game. Because take a look at how Kylotonn have made the level design in WC9, which, by the way, if you have not checked the video out, link down in the description below, pop up on the screen for you right now to go ahead and check out that video on why WC9 gets me excited and hyped for TDU SC. That's because Kylotonn are very good at doing level design, so it'd be very interesting to see how they make this 1-to-1 scale island, or whatever island they end up choosing. It would be very interesting to see how they design it, level build it, etc, etc. Now, of course, taking a look at the city again, obviously this does have a very immense city life, and it does kind of remind me of Ibiza, the similar style of Spanish architecture. It definitely supports that. However, I'm pretty sure this is a Portuguese island, but like I said, Portuguese and Spanish architecture are pretty close, to be honest and to be fair. So without further ado, it would make a lot of sense as to why these are very similar. Now, of course, further along this Google Earth images that I'm pulling up for you guys right now, you can see that there's a lot of turns, and like I said, it'd make a lot of sense because you'd want to be tube driving with a lot of views. And as you can see right here, very nice handbrake type of turns. In fact, it really does remind me of WRC stages, which is pretty funny. It does remind me of Monte Carlo, and you guys know exactly where Monte Carlo is, you get me? But anyways, like I said, along the whole route, a lot of straights, a lot of highway space where you can get your top speeds in your Bugatti Veyron or your Koenigsegg Jesko, etc. So I'm sure that this island is a very good contender to be one of the islands that Kylotonn chooses. With that being said, I'd actually place it in my top 4 islands, in fact my top 5 islands that I think Kylotonn are going to be choosing for TDU SC. I have one more island to share with you guys, and that video will come next week, so stay tuned and leave 100 likes on this video if you can, because that would help support the channel. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe for more TDU SC content. You already know what it is. I'm Alex7. I'll see you guys in another video. I'm out. Peace.